Hi guys, this is Gabriel from CADspace. Just want to do a quick video today about assemblies and some mating tips and tricks. So I'm going to create an assembly with a hinge and a pin here. This is the same hinge and pin that you'll find in the advanced tutorial in the SolidWorks tutorials. So I'm going to just put the other side of the hinge here, and I'm going to change this one to the outer cuts and hit OK. Just a different configuration, quick way of changing it. And now I want to make sure that this is in the middle here but spread evenly. So the quick way of doing that is if you just select these inner faces, if you like, and then I'm just holding my control to keep selecting other faces, and in this order just select the outer faces. So I've got 4 faces selected, and if I just hit mate, we'll actually automatically create a width mate, and we'll just hit OK. So now I know that it's in the dead center. And the last thing I'm going to do is just create a concentric with this cylindrical face here and this cylindrical face here, and hit OK. I'm going to hit OK again. Now you can see that it's actually overlapping itself here. So what I need to do is just reverse one of these concentric mates, because you can see these countersinks are not facing into each other. So if I just expand my mates, just right click on it and say flip mate alignment, and you can see now it's exactly how we want it. Okay. Now quickly just put that pin in here, concentric this to this face. So you can see what I did there is I selected the circular face and the circular face inside, and it gave me a quick option. I'm going to do the same thing here, just select this face and control select this face, and it'll give me a quick shortcut so that I don't have to go to my mates feature and just hit coincident, and it works the same way. So you can see it adding it over here. So now this works as we want it to. What we really want to find out is create a mate that doesn't let me do this. You can see it's overlapping here. So what I want to do is just get it back to somewhere here. I want to do a quick collision test to find out what the actual range of motion is. So just hit move, just select collision detection, and just move this down. So that'll be flush. We were expecting that. So if I go the other way, keep going, that's where it stops when these two faces hit. So we just hit OK, and I want to quickly measure that. So from this face to this face here, we've got an angle of 79.62, so about 80 degrees. So what that means is when these two faces are touching here, that's 0, goes around, and up here that's 180 plus another 80, which is about 260. So I'm going to try and limit my angle mate to about 250 degrees so that I know it won't hit, and I'll have good range of motion there. So let's just close this, put that back somewhere over here, and I'm going to go to my mates feature, mate selection, but this time instead of actually creating a standard mate, I'm going to go to advanced mate, and there's going to be an angle limit mate. So the first thing I need to do is select my faces to create that limit angle mate. Select these two and click on angle. Now just to explain these 3 little boxes here, the first one's the actual angle that it's at, the second one is the maximum angle it can be, and the third one is the minimum value. So the minimum value is actually 0, the maximum value, as we said, is 250. The angle itself doesn't really matter what it is, you can just leave it here. So if we hit OK and OK again, we try and move this and it stopped, we move it the other way and it stopped there, even if I try and move it down. Okay, so that's how we set up the angle limit mate. Now if I quickly want to just animate this, what I'll do is just move it over here, go to my motion study, just make sure we're at 0. So in 2 seconds I want it to move up about there, and after the 4 seconds click on the timeline and just move it all the way to the end, and you see it's automatically populating and moving things. So if I go to select the start here just by clicking here, hit calculate, you can see it's a bit jagged, it's a bit jumpy, so I'm going to go to my options and just make sure the frames per second is a little bit higher, just say 25, nice and smooth, and just hit calculate. And you can see that's a lot smoother there. Okay, and that's how we animate it, and that's how we create the limit mate. If you have any questions, feel free to email me, my contact details are below. Thank you.